All right, this week in celebrity hijinks, Rihanna bears it all at the CFDAs. Serena crashes a wedding, and 50 Cent blames an embarrassing moment on masturbation.
Say what?
Oh my God.
Okay, well, here to break down all the top shenanigans of the week is pop culture critic Patrece Williams. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello. Hey, homie. Hello. Now let's get into it, okay?
Yes,
Rihanna was
please.
given the Fashion Icon Award at this year's CFDAs, and she showed up in all sheer everything. Did you love it or hate it?
Loved it.
Really?
I loved it. Just when you think Rihanna can't top herself, she's a one-upper for herself.
Oh, I like
So
that.
you have this sheer, beaded, fishnet dress by Adam Selman. You know, over 200,000 crystals on it. New thong, backless, 1920s feel, modern day Josephine Baker. I loved it.
You loved
it. But I think the attitude is what pulled it off.
She had that confidence to pull it off, right?
Yes,
She always has
definitely.
it.
But can anybody wear this dress?
I wore it 2 weeks ago before she did, but
Oh, yeah?
She's biting.
they didn't film me.
Oh, so you didn't get as many pictures?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. It's coming, it's coming. Okay.
Okay, now you said she does top herself, and
She
that is
does.
a good point. Now here's my question though.
Okay.
So this is Rihanna, this is 2014, right? This is the biggest pop star in the world. Now what is the pop star in 2024 gonna be wearing
Nothing.
at this event?
Well, if she's naked now, shoes and a hat, I mean, what? How can you top this without
shoes and a hat.
truly being naked?
Does it worry you at all though?
It doesn't. It doesn't worry me because, you know what, she has the attitude to pull it off.
And that's what it takes.
She has the confidence to pull it off. And if anybody can pull it off, she did it gracefully.
Because she has the body to pull
Exactly.
it off.
And- yes.
Okay.
The body and the swagger.
That's
Exactly.
right.
And the hits to back it up, because you can't just show up here and have like no hits on
Your
you.
hips don't lie.
Well, no, in the hits, you know, the music hits.
Oh, that's true. That's
Well,
true.
you know, I like in her speech, she said that fashion should not be frustrating, it should be fun. And we see this. This is fun.
Oh,
Did you
she's
have
having
fun, Shannon?
I had fun. I had lots of fun. Every day that I've watched it over and over and over
What
again.
does your wife
again.
do when she comes and you're looking at the Rihanna picture? Like, how
On
does she
to the
feel?
next topic. 50 Cent, did you see 50 Cent throw out this baseball?
did,
Okay,
I
I don't know
did.
if we have the clip of this, but he throws out this baseball and it goes all to the side. I don't know what happened there. Who even know he was left-handed? But now he's blaming this throw, not on his inability to actually throw, but he has an injury to his shoulder due from excessive masturbation.
Patrece.
Yeah,
Where they
help
do
us
that at,
here.
girl?
You know
Help
what?
us.
I just have 2 words for 50 because I really want to help him. Call me. Next,
Oh!
next time you are engaging in this activity and you need an audience, I want to be there. So that way I can tell people this is really what happened.
Oh, you don't want any speculation. You're just helping him try to clear all this up. Is that what it is?
Listen, if he injured his shoulder loving himself, that has to be a good show.
Loving of
to see that.
yourself would one have to do
That's a good
to
show.
injure a shoulder?
You know what? Next, we're done with this one. Next,
Next.
call me 50. I got 25 cents. We can make change. Let's go.
Oh,
I love
like
it.
that.
I love it.
Okay, all right.
Okay, now have you this week in Ratchet, okay?
This week in Ratchet,
Have
'cause
you
it
all
is.
seen the clip with the woman who has her baby on the back of her
Yes.
wedding dress on the train?
She's walking down the
down the
aisle.
aisle, and her baby is attached to the back of the train.
Well, first of all, the baby, I think it's a girl. She's a month old, I believe. And it looks like the baby is wrapped in this tulle or this lace. I want to know the conversation that took place between her and her groom. It's like, we want people to remember our wedding. What we going to, oh, baby, we going to tie the baby to the train. We going to kill him. We going to hurt him. But then if you look at the guests and look at their facial expressions, everybody's like, what, is that a baby? I feel like next year, do-over. The baby will be walking. Give him a bell. Let him ring the bell and follow you down the aisle. Like, this was a major fail.
Where is child support? I mean, child
Obviously,
services.
no one from
Yes.
CPS was in the
No.
audience. But what is her name? Do we know her name? Did we get her name?
Which, the baby or the mom?
No, the mother.
Oh, yeah, yeah. She
Dummy.
was on Twitter.
I'm just kidding.
She was on social media lashing out at folks, trying to tell them, you don't need to be all up in our Kool-Aid.
No explanation,
because
though.
She said our baby was secure, she was awake, she was just fine, and the Lord was watching over us, so everything's okay.
Well, I just want to know her name because I'm writing it down. Please do not babysit my children.
Okay.
Basically, the end of story.
What about some other children? Well, technically, she's not a child.
She's 18.
She's 18.
Kendall Jenner. She appeared for LUK. No, she appeared, Interview Magazine,
Yes.
that's what it was. Interview
Okay,
Magazine.
yeah.
She appeared topless.
Topless.
Here's the picture. She's only 18. Is she too young to be? She's been receiving some backlash saying she's too young for this. A lot of little girls are looking up to her still, and they don't want them trying to do the same thing.
Well, you know what? I'd rather see her do a tasteful photo, nude photo, where she's pretty much covering herself, than see her twerking on stage like Miley Cyrus.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because this is, at least this is tasteful, and in this business, you're gonna come across this. So at least it's done tastefully, and I'm happy with it. Her mother's happy with it. She's not my child.
Okay.
Now, if she was mine, trust me, she'd have on a turtleneck, a burqa, and you just be seeing this. That's it.
Well, I mean, you know, she's a little baby Kardashian. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
So she's gonna hit
That's
the
who we
PR
see
machine.
naked.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they're always, and look what her sister did with Ray J. So sex video.
This
so,
is nothing. This is
nothing.
This is G.
Yeah, it's G-rated compared to that.
Exactly.
Okay, well, speaking of children, Bethany
Okay.
Frankel and Jason Hoppy are going to share parenting duties. They finally have come to an agreement with their divorce settlement, and it's over. They're
How
divorced.
long has it been?
Like 5, 10, 12 years, longer than the marriage.
They
I
had
don't
enough
know.
time to go to counseling and get back together. They could have stayed in the same house with these babies.
She has too much money. That's not going to happen. That only happens when, you know, when you're broke.
Yeah, but she spent a lot of that money fighting this legal battle.
That's why she gave in. She said, I got $25.86 left. Look, we got to work this out. You pick them up on Monday, I'm going to pick them up on Tuesday. I'm going to do peanut butter and jelly, you do bologna. Let's get it together because I don't have no more money. That's the problem. Yeah, but I'm glad they worked it out because co-parenting is hard. And you have to, at some point, take yourself out of the equation and do what's best for the children. So hopefully that's what they're doing, what's best for the children.
That's good. Got to do best with the kids. Okay, so someone is in jail.
Oh, womp.
Yeah, who is it this week? You can't keep track of everybody. Ray J. We just talked about Ray J and Kim Kardashian. Now Ray J goes to jail.
He went to jail.
Oh, Ray J.
Yeah,
Ray J is in the pokey? What is he in the pokey for?
Is this something that we could have just seen? You know, like, is it like
Let's
5
see
years
it
after
coming.
you do, 5 years after you do a sex tape and nobody looks at you anymore or puts you on a show, prison?
Yeah, prison. But he was in inappropriate behavior at a restaurant, and then they asked him to leave. He said, "I'm gonna leave," and then he went off and said, "I'm not gonna leave." So disorderly conduct was, assaulting, and resisting arrest, and all this other stuff that they've now tried to pin against him because of this brawl that ensued at this restaurant.
Do we know how much time he's going to be serving?
No.
Hopefully he gets the Lindsay Lohan treatment, right?
Yeah, in and out. Then he'll have to go and do.
Well, if he gets
court
about
prep.
3 to 6 months, it's going to be a hell of an album when he comes out. Because, everybody that goes in, come out, and they write, "Dear Mama, give me
That's
some
true.
life, do something." So his album's going to be off the chain platinum, double platinum. I see it for him.
Double platinum. All
Hopefully
right.
something positive will come out of it.
Okay, well, speaking of record albums, Miley Cyrus, her records, she didn't come out with a new record, but her house was broken into, stole her Maserati, $100,000 car, and a bunch of jewelry as well. Yeah, can you believe that?
Did she leave the door open?
Right, she wasn't even home. I don't know what happened, but apparently she needs a new security team. Maybe it was an inside
Yeah.
Some people
job.
exactly say it's
You know what she needs to do? She needs to call LL, because maybe when they broke in his house, he handled it himself, and he had the man waiting. He said, he in the kitchen, he handled it.
That's true.
So she
But
needs to
LL is a
beef
big
up
black
her
man, and
security.
she is a small white girl. I don't know. She might have to work on her punch game.
She can go get a big black man to help her out if she needs to.
Okay.
That's true. She does twerk.
Security is security, and when you're on that level, you
Accurately.
have to make sure that you're secure. But I'm just glad she was not home, because you can always get a car back, you can always get jewelry back, but your life is more important than all those
And
things.
two people
very
have been
good
arrested,
point.
and they were 20
Yeah.
something. Now we said earlier in the show that they might have been on drugs. They took her money, and this is me.
This is
was
her
my
speculating, by the way.
speculation. But two 20-somethings were arrested
Yes.
for this, and we're saying maybe they
Were they her
went and
neighbors?
smoked
No,
all her
they
drugs.
didn't live close.
Maybe they
they
work
probably
for
were
her. I
watching.
don't
They
know.
like she's gonna be gone Tuesday.
Yeah, right. As soon as
We
she
going to
leave,
get
we
that
going in there.
Maserati. I've been wanting to drive one. Yeah, Molly leaves the door open.
Right, it's all.
Yeah, but I'm just glad she's safe. You know what? Because she does have family. She is someone's daughter, and that's the last thing you want to hear about
Right.
something like this. That's a senseless crime. So I'm glad she is safe.
No, that's true. Listen, now something had me rocking in my chair earlier, girl.
Lord,
Now,
here she
okay,
go.
so I'm getting ready. Now, J-Lo is back on the market, right? Yes, she broke up with the dancer
Casper.
boyfriend, right? With Casper Smart.
That little boy.
Yes,
Yeah.
the little
Okay.
boy.
Mhm.
Now, but the rumor was that the real story is that Casper Smart was gay and engaging in tranny activity and such things. Thoughts?
Next. Honey, Ray Charles could see that, and he dead and blind. That was an issue. So next, J-Lo, go get you a man, honey.
Do
Go
you
get
think she's
you
gonna
a
have
man.
any problems getting another man?
Do
She
you think
seems like,
J-Lo
how many
gonna
has
have
she
a problem
had?
with it?
Not looking like that.
She's a modern day Elizabeth
Those are-
Taylor. That's all I gotta
Oh.
say.
No, that is true.
Okay.
That is true. But when something like this happens, it is a bit of an embarrassment, right?
2 kids, a few marriages, She just did this big concert in the Bronx, which I applaud her for.
Yes.
Kudos, big up.
Free concert.
Free concert. So she really acknowledges where she comes from. She's not afraid to go back and give back, and that's what I like about J-Lo. She's not gonna have any problems finding a man. It's finding a good man.
All right.
Because
Well,
he may have been Mr. Right now, but she's looking for Mr. Right, and I wish her the best on that because she deserves it, and she's still hot. She's gorgeous.
yes, she is. And on that note, we wish her all the best, and we wish
do.
you all the best as
Thank
well. Thank you so
you.
much
Great
for joining us and breaking down all the headlines. And now we want to know what you all think about these hottest headlines that hit our... yeah, shaking in the seat. Tweet us about your thoughts on these headlines at Arise TV 360.